So hi everybody, Kevin and Charlie here talking about pilots that are near retirement. And now we're going to talk about what documents you need for your estate plan. So Charlie, and where to get your estate documents well. Should I go on the internet? Should I go to Office Depot and just, get the forms or what should I do?
So. Yeah, that's a good question, Kevin. And today, we've already talked about whether we need trusts or not, or some situations that might require that. So check out our previous video on that. But today we're going to talk about the documents that we should have. So basically, estate planning attorneys recommend that everyone have durable power of attorneys for financial matters, which is property, assets, and healthcare matters. That way somebody can make decisions for you if you're not capable. Everyone needs a last will and testament. And in some states, you might, in addition to those documents, you might need a living will, depending on the state laws that you're living in. And Kevin, I'm going to throw in, it's not a document, but it's very, very important that everyone, especially if you're nearing retirement, review your beneficiaries. We had an example the other day of someone waiting on an inheritance because there was no beneficiary. Now, they're going to get the money still because it had to go through probate. Had they put a beneficiary on there, it could have avoided that. Would have happened much quicker, less confusion, and less stress.
Now, when you're saying beneficiary there, are you talking about like a paid on death, transfer on death situation?
Absolutely, yeah. So a 401k is going to have a beneficiary, an insurance policy, an IRA, and even if you have a brokerage account at, let's say Schwab, Fidelity, whatever, you can put either a transfer on death or rights of survivorship.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let's talk a little bit about where you could get your documents. Now, the documents are important, Charlie, but what's probably as important is that the documents are going to hold up when they go to probate. Yeah. So how do you make sure that your document is going to be legitimate and that the court is going to find your documents legitimate?
That's right.
They're not going to have any problems.
That's right. Yeah. A lot of people just ask us, hey, why don't I just go to Office Depot and get this document, fill it out? And you certainly can do that. It's cheap, but sometimes we get what we pay for. Yeah. And a lot of stories.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that's right. A lot of stories and a lot of attorneys have told us that, if those documents are challenged in court, they're probably not going to hold up. So we recommend that you go to your estate planning attorney in your area. In fact, Kevin, if you're an airline pilot and you have Hyatt legal plans, a lot of these airlines do, UPS, Southwest, I think American and maybe even Delta. Yeah. So if you're a participant in that, you might be able to get these documents done for free or very low cost. So look into that and take advantage of that if you can. So really what we're saying is if you go to an attorney, not only do they help you draw up the documents and make sure it's right, but they also have a notary and witnesses that say that they swear that you are the person that made your will. And so that's why we believe it's much better to get an attorney to help you. Now, if you think attorneys are expensive, we've seen cases where somebody has passed away and there's a mess. Yeah. And then the attorneys have to be paid a ton of money to fix the mess. So we think it's much better to spend money on attorneys up front. Yep. It's a great investment and it's much more expensive to not do it right.
That's right.
Thanks for watching. Reach out if you have any questions. We'd be glad to help. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.